invite the two teams to the stage to present their innovation projects. So while being chosen doesn't reflect on all awards, these are presentations that the judges found especially creative and wanted to share with all of you. So please welcome team 29248 Phoenix Cubitex to the stage.
I've waited 43 years for this vacation. 43 years? Why didn't we take this vacation earlier? Well, you see, I work at the Oswego Heritage Association that maintains and preserves the artifacts and archival collections at the Little White Schoolhouse Museum in Oswego, Illinois. I'm from Oswego, Illinois, and I remember going on a school field trip to the White House School Museum. That place is 169 years old and it has very many cool artifacts. Yes, you're correct, and they're extremely precious and irreplaceable. I've always been worried about taking a vacation in the winter. There's always a threat of water pipes freezing in a building and bursting and causing damage to all these valuable artifacts. That is definitely a problem. What made you take your vacation this year then? It is because of all the work done by this amazing robotics team called the Phoenix Cubitex. They've come up with the perfect solution to my problem. We did a lot of research on the existing solutions and talked to 11 experts. Some of them were Mrs. Tina and Mr. Roger at the museum. We also talked to Mr. Booz, who is a water utility expert in Elwood. Finally, we went to Home Depot and Menards to look at the different types of pipes. We also talked to another water utility and plumbing system expert, Mr. Leroy, and even sent out a survey and SurveyMonkey to get feedback from over 100 people who might have experienced this problem.
Some of the current solutions to this problem are keeping the heat rays stuck and letting water drip from the faucets. There are also devices that you can install that alert someone when the pipes are freezing. None of these solutions are good because keeping the heat rays stuck and letting water drip from the faucets is not environmentally friendly, and just being alerted to your pipes freezing does nothing if you're not able to get home.
The icebreaker. Our solution to the problem of freezing pipes during the winter has a temperature sensor to detect the temperature of the water pipe. If the temperature goes below freezing, it sends a signal to this Arduino board, which activates this eco-friendly heating pad. The heating pad warms the device until the temperature sensor detects that it's back over above freezing. Then the heating pad deactivates to conserve the electricity. When creating the solution, we considered numerous different approaches and heating elements. It can either be powered by a battery, as shown here, or an electrical outlet if one is available.
It is very easy to install the Arduino board, heating pad, and sensor onto the pipe. Look at that, you don't even need a plumber, which is great because they cost $120 an hour.
Yes, you are correct. There isn't a plumber needed for installation. This solution can be used in any business or home.
As well as it being very easy to install, it is also very safe because the heating pad does not get over 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I like this solution because you don't have to be at the property to turn it on. Install this once and you're good to go. Look, the team has even created an app you can download on your phone as well as a website. You can check what is happening with your pipes with this easy-to-use app. That looks fantastic, but I bet it is very expensive.
Actually, no. This fully functional prototype cost us only $23, and the app and website we developed were free. Oh man. We got these insurance estimates from an insurance agent, and we found that burst pipes cost $1.4 billion a year. Of course, the artifacts and archival collections at the Little White Schoolhouse Museum are extremely precious and irreplaceable.
We shared our solution with 8 different experts over the course of the season. We shared our solution with Mr. Adam of Charleston Builders, Christina Beard of a member of the Little White House Committee Board, and Roger Mattow, the museum director.
We also share our solution with Troy Parley, the Oswego Village Board President, as well as employees of the Oswego Heritage Association who run the Little White Schoolhouse Museum.
We shared a solution with Mr. Ogulama, who is a plumber. I am so glad you installed us at the White House School Museum. Now you can enjoy your well-deserved vacation. Coming to melt your rice, going to make your vacations nice, as easy as minute rice, icebreakers.
All right, great job with the Phoenix Cube attacks. Now invite team 31407, Bot Force 2024 to the stage.
Welcome back to First Lego League News. Our next story is about Bot Force 2024, an innovative FLL team who, inspired by their teammate who tore his ACL, and Scott, a local elementary school planning to redo their playground, decided to build an inclusive slide for all mobility levels. And now to Julie reporting live from Naperville.
Thanks, Will. I'm here with Bot Force 2024, who designed this accessible slide. First, let's talk with Alex. Tell me more about what inspired you to build this slide.
After deciding to focus on mobility and brainstorming areas of our community, we decided that we were going to focus on our school's playgrounds. We found out, after visiting local playgrounds, we found out that a child with limited mobility wouldn't be able to have nearly as much fun. This made us even more motivated to do what we did. When we were researching accessible equipment, we found a lot of things, but we didn't happen to see a slide. Our design made sliding an activity that anybody can participate in.
That sounds interesting. Billy, tell me more about the specific design of your slide.
Although not shown in our bot app, there would be a series of ramps with interactive play areas leading up to a generous platform where kids could easily get onto the slide. Based on guidelines for inclusive play, we decided to use a parallel slide design so that kids could all play together. Each slide has a cart, one with a wheelchair locking system, and the other with a seat and a seat belt. Each slide is locked into the track so they can't come out. We have two mechanisms to make sure the slide comes to a nice stop at the end. A long runway for it to lose speed, and also a cable system, which also at the end, with just the flip of a switch, can bring the carts back up to the top.
Colin, did you do a lot of research before starting your project?
In addition to our post-playground research, Bot Force 2024 conducted two surveys, one for parents and one for students at local elementary schools like Scott School. After analyzing the results, we decided to make a slide because it was one of the kids' favorite parts of the playground, and we found no existing impaired mobility slides.
That sounds wonderful. Reagan, tell me more about the experts you consulted.
We consulted many experts. Hugh Boger, the Scott School principal, told us about what he needed in a school playground. Eric Schutz, the director of planning for the Naperville Park District, helped us better understand what went into the planning and design of the playgrounds in our community, and shared the accessibility guidelines for play areas with us. We also learned about the inclusive playground design from Miracle Recreation and Play World.
These sound great resources. Julia, did you have any other help?
After we built the initial prototype, we shared it with key people including Stephen Dupree, a design manager for Play and Park Structures, Diane Kraft, a teacher working with children in wheelchair, and Shane Lanier, an employee from the playground equipment company Qualifier. Based on their feedback from these experts, we decided on a metal slide and made improvements on the stopping system for the cart.
Now let's talk to the most important experts, the kids.
The Scott School playground has 7 slides, but there are some kids at my school who are unable to use any. This slide will allow us all have fun together.
We are really excited about getting a new playground. We hope this cool slide will be part of it.
Then we can all slide together.
Yeah!
It sounds really beneficial to the community. But John, how much does this innovation slide cost?
Is it hot in here? Is it hot in here?
Okay.
Because our design is so unique, it is hard to find comparable items for a price estimate. An average 8-foot metal playground slide costs between $8,000 and $13,000. We got an initial estimate from Shane Lanier from WordPad. His estimate based on prototype is under $1,000. I mean, not much for me, right?
An investment, but it sounds like it's worth it. That's all in Naperville. Back to you, Will.
Wow, that sounds like an awesome slide that'll have a positive impact on your community and hopefully other communities too. Up next, flying EV3 robots is the future of FLL here. Find out after a short message from our sponsors. Cut.
All right, one more round of applause for our two teams. Teams, congratulations on everything you have accomplished this season. You have spent the season studying, researching, building, problem solving, and you work together as a hardworking, cohesive team this City Shaper season. The process that got you to this point defines each one of you as a first LEGO League champion.
Before we get to the team awards, we want to take a moment to recognize some important people without whom none of this could have happened. We'd like to recognize our first LEGO League sponsors. Motorola Solutions is our overall program sponsor in Illinois. We would also like to recognize our other Illinois First LEGO League sponsors, Caterpillar, Arco Murray, or Bike Ride for the Kids, and Brick World. Finally, we'd like to recognize the Global First LEGO League sponsors, National Instruments, Rockwell Automation, 3M, John Deere, and of course the LEGO Group.
Now, no tournament could happen without the support, time, and commitment of our many fabulous volunteers. Let's give one more round of applause for our volunteers. We also would like to recognize all of the coaches and mentors who work with teams. Coaches and mentors, please stand. These are special volunteers who have spent hours each week with the team. They have inspired, encouraged, and motivated them, all the while demonstrating and modeling gracious professionalism. Teams, show your coaches how much you appreciate all they have done for you.
Finally, we would like to recognize all of the rookie teams that participated at today's qualifier. At some point in every student competing today was a rookie in First LEGO League. You can probably remember how overwhelming it can be learning everything that you have to do in a season. That is why for rookie teams, where none of the students have participated on a First LEGO League team for the past 2 seasons, just making it to a qualifier is a huge accomplishment. So we'd like the following teams to stand up and be recognized as their rookie teams. So please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all of the names are called. Team 4445 Techie Taco Truck. Team 45441 Apollo 14. Team 45533 Robotic Revolution. Team 45534 Code Minecraft. Team 44538 Dynamic Demons. Team 46410 Cyber Dragon. Team 46411 64 Diamonds. 45488 36. Team 46514 Innovative Swans. Team 48400 Master Builders. Team 245 the Tech Team. Team 47731 Kingsley Lego Legends. All right, Team 44156 Highlands Robotics Wales Lords and Ladies. Team 46328 Maplebrook Air Angels. Team 37448 Ultrabots. Great job to all the rookie teams. You guys did All right. So now we'd like to take a moment to recognize all of the teams because all of you have done accomplished something fantastic. So as your team name is called, please walk up here, grab a pen. Oh, walk up this way. From here. From here. All right. From here. Okay. So come here and walk that way. Okay, so as your team name is called, please walk up this way, come up the stage, and take pictures on the other side.
By the Huskie wall.
By the Huskie wall. All right. So first, team 115 Titanium Ducks.
Ours? 44156.
That way I can start filming.
You got a ways.
Oh, do you know?
That was 115. So it's going to go to number order. It will be 14.
Okay.
Last one. 44156.
All right. Next up, team 241 Robo Llamas. Please wait your please. All right, next up, team 245, the Tech Team. All right, next up, can we have team 11937, Cyberdogs, come up? All right, next up, team 13526, RoboBricks. All right, right behind them, can we get team 16641, Meowtastic? Behind them, team 17933, Robo Mustangs. Following them, can we get team 18391, Hadley Robotics team? up, can we get team 24571, the Narcissic Builders? Alright, behind them, can we get team 26077, Peculiar People? Alright, following them, can we please get team 29248, Phoenix Q-Tex? Alright, next up, can we get team 31407, Rock Force 2024? Alright, behind them, can we get team 32607, Space Cats?
When I say Space Cats, you say meow. Space Cats, meow. Space Cats, meow.
Okay, next up, can we get team 37448, Ultrabots? Alright, following them, can we get team 40189, Ace? Alright, following them, can we get team 40976, Universal Fries? Alright, next up, can we get team 44156, Highlands, Robotics, Wales, Lords, and Ladies? Alright, next up, can we get team 44445, Techie Taco Truck? Next up, team 44538, Dynamic Demons. Next up, team 45441, Apollo 14. Next up, we have team 45488, 36. Next up, can we get team 45533, Robotic Revolution? Alright, next up, can we get team 45534 with Code Minecraft? Alright, following them, please get team 46328, Naperville Air Angels. Alright, next up we get team 46410, Cyber Dragons.
We do? What are you doing?
Alright, next up we get team 46411, 64 Diamonds. Alright, next up we get team 46514, Innovative Swans. Alright, next up we get team 47731, the Kingston Lego Legends. Alright, finally, here we get team 48400, Master Builders.
kind of awards now. This is a team with a project that reduces carbon emissions. This is for the Judges Award. So this team bring a project that reduces carbon emissions. This team of blue presented their ideas with great enthusiasm. And this is our all-girls team. And the Judges Award goes to team number 16641, Neil Tatstein.
Okay, we have another genuine award this time. This is a rookie team. This has a great enthusiasm, and though they had, overcome big hardship, but they came back strongly in the game. The team in red and yellow, team number 46410, Cyber Dragons.
Next up is the Rising Star Award. This group brought energy and excitement to the tournament. They came together from different schools but form a cohesive team. We expect to see them swanning across bigger stages soon. Team 46514, Innovative Swans.
This team blew us away with their enthusiasm. They were solving our city problems. They had a whale of a time today at their first competition. Rising Star Award goes to team number 44156, Highlands Robotics Wales.
So the Robot Performance Award goes to the two teams that scored the highest points on the table. Give me 1 second because I got to pull up the score sheet. Oh, you got it. We got it. So the first place Robot Performance Award goes with a score of 435 points, goes to the Phoenix Cubitex Team 29248.
yeah, there's also, we're not getting points. That was a robot.
And finalist Robot Performance Award with a score of 365 goes to Team 46411 64 Diamonds.
Now everyone gets quiet because we're going to hand out an award. How's that work? This is Robot Design Finalist Award. This team had an outstanding robot that uses sensors and attachments. This robot has a strong, supportive design that's stacked up above the rest of the robots in the competition. Don't think that they are too rectangular when you look at their design. The award goes to team 13526, Robo Bricks. Okay, this is the first place Robot Design Award, and it goes to a team that had a good robot, had a lot of energy, and they enjoyed introducing the robot to the judges. This team had an innovative crown. They were all girls. It goes to team number 32607, the Space Cats!
Okay, everybody smile.
This is for the Innovation Project Finalist Award. This team chose to revive a vacant strip mall, which is a big challenge for many areas. This team was wearing got community buy-in during their project, and they also managed to have, some of them had socks that featured their mascot, Team 115 Titanium Ducks.
Okay, so the first place for innovation project goes to the team which identified a solution for a problem within their own community. They made public spaces more accessible, and this team had the confidence to present their idea to their city council. First place innovation project award goes to team number 241, Robo Llamas.
All right.
running on all cylinders. They had enough examples of the core values to create the Death Star. This team figured out what to do with our boomer population. This award goes to team number 24571, Bednar Builders.
For our first place Core Values Award, this enthusiastic group was well costumed. Their faithful energy was a ray of light, and their dedication to core values is not peculiar. This goes to Team 26077, Peculiar People. Champions Awards. So the Champions Finalist Award goes to a team that did well in all areas of the competition. In the project, the judges were very impressed by their creative presentation and fully functional prototype. This team's smart robot wowed during robot design, and you might say they rose like a phoenix from the ashes. The winner of the Champions Finalist Award is Team 29248, the Phoenix Cubitax. So we just need to make a correction. We have the sheets wrong. Just a little bit of anticlimactic, but the Phoenix Cubitex actually got first place. So let's give them all a huge round of applause. All right, so now we're going to do the finalist champion award. So this team had very few flaws in their robust presentation. This team had code that was modular and effectively explained. This team boxed out the other competition with their innovative design. The Champions Finalist Award goes to team number 31407, Five Force 2024. So next we're going to announce who's moving on to the state championship tournament in January. Alright, so for those teams who will be moving on to the championship tournament, you will get an email on how to register. In Northern Illinois, we have 2 championship tournaments to accommodate a quarter of the teams from all of the tournaments moving on. And so usually, or sometimes you may have a choice. It is this year the championship tournaments are on Martin Luther King weekend, so block that on your calendar.
And you will get an email from me telling you how to register for the tournament that you're going to end up going to. We're not going to call up the 2 champions teams. They can assume that they are moving on, the first place and the finalists. We are going to announce the other 7 teams who are moving on.
In no particular order.
Yes, in no particular order. So we don't have any fancy puns or descriptions, but if you win these, you're moving on. So, all right. Yeah, you want to start? You can start.
All right, first.
It's empty.
Team 241, Robo-Llamas!
All right, next up, we would like to call up team 11937, Cider Dogs. All right, next up, when I say Space Cast, you say? Yeah. Coming up, team
571.
Another team advancing to state is team 26077. Very simple.
The next team advancing to state is team 16641, Meow-tastic. Last but not least, drum roll please. We have team 13526 Robotics. Good job, team.
Before you guys begin to leave, we have one more announcement. We are missing an elevator key, so if you borrowed